Hi friends, today we're working on our last lesson in the chapter, lesson 5, dollars. So if you're going to open up to page 509 to follow along. So we've been working with coins, counting up coins, recognizing coins, those kinds of things. And now we're going to talk about a dollar. So a dollar equals 100 cents. So we're first going to think about how many of each coin we would need to make that dollar of 100 cents. Well, if we counted pennies, we'd be counting by 1. So if I'd count by ones to 100, I would need 100 pennies. So I would need 100 pennies to be $1. If we count by fives, think about it, I gotta say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I counted all the way up on my hands twice, so that's 20. So we're going to need 20 nickels to get to $1. And notice I'm not putting my cent sign because I'm not saying it's 100 cents, though 100 cents is a dollar, but I'm saying 100 pennies is how many it would take to get to a dollar. 20 nickels equals $1 or 100 cents. Let's try our dimes. So those are each worth 10, so we count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I have 10. So 10 dimes. And remember our quarters are 25, 50, 75, 100. So it only takes 4 quarters to equal $1. So we'll just take 4 quarters. So it takes 100 pennies to equal a dollar, 20 nickels to equal a dollar, 10 dimes to equal a dollar, and 4 quarters to equal a dollar. So a dollar has a value of 100 cents, or 100 cents, as you can see with the little cent sign. To write a dollar, you're going to use a dollar sign. So this is new for us. So the dollar sign, you have the S with a line through it, and sometimes people do an S with 2 lines through it, like that. I usually do 1 as well. You can do the 2. And you have what's called a decimal point. It's like a little period in between your dollars and cents. So when you write a dollar, a little bigger for you, have that decimal point and 2 zeros because you have 0 cents. If I have dollar, I have $1 and 0 cents. That's why you might have seen in prices that little period is the difference between dollars and cents. So like we talked about earlier in our chapter, this is what the dollar looks like. It's green. The green tint has ones in the corner, has George Washington in the middle, says the United States of America, $1. All of our dollar bills look the same, right? Very similar. The numbers change because of the different values and different presidents, but the same basic shape is the same. So $5 bill looks very similar, $10, $20, and so on. $100 does look a little bit different, excuse me, because now with the newer print they are more blue, so the $100 bill does look a little bit different. But ones, fives, tens, and 20s all have the same similar outline. So we know that $1 bill, that they call a dollar bill, equals a dollar, and they have the 1 with a decimal point and 2 zeros. We know that 100 pennies equals $1, 20 nickels equals $1, 10 dimes equals $1, and 4 quarters equals $1, right? We've already talked about that. We've already discovered that. So we're going to count to find the value of these coins and then circle the combinations that equal a dollar. So you're looking down here. I see that I have 3 quarters, so I'm going to start with the biggest one. When you're counting the coins, you start with the greatest value and work your way down. So I see 3 quarters, so I have 75 cents. I know that quickly because it goes 25, 50, 75. 3 quarters is 75. So I have 75 cents. Then it looks like the rest I have are nickels, so I'm just going to count by 5. So 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we have 100 cents, which we know is a dollar. So I'm going to write it as 100 cents and circle it because it equals a dollar. So you could have written it as 100 cents, or you could have written it as $1. Because that's the same. That's the same, saying the same thing. 100 cents is $1. All right, let's try this next one. So I see 1 quarter, starting with the biggest one, so 25 cents. I see some dimes, so I'm going to go to that one next because that's my next lowest value. So 25, 35, 45, 55. Then I see a couple nickels, so then I'm going to count by fives. 60, 65, 70, and then I see 2 pennies, so 72. 31, 72. So it's going to be 72 cents. I'm not going to circle it because that doesn't equal a dollar. So how are the dollar sign and cent sign different and how are they alike? Well, they're alike because they're both used to mark value of money and show that the number I have, 72, isn't just 72, it's 72 cents. Friends, I'm very, very sorry. I don't know why that's happening. Now, it's the same with the dollar. If I had $72, that dollar sign would show me what that 72 is. They're different because the dollar sign is showing dollars, right? So at least 100 cents, where the cent sign are showing the cents, like the coins. Okay, so that's how they're different. So what you're going to do is just get more and more of that practice. You're going to count these coins. You should be an expert at this by now, right? Where he goes, and you're going to circle the combinations that equal a dollar. So you're not only counting them, you're also circling them if they equal a dollar. They equal 100 cents. Now also make sure that you have the dollar sign if it is with a dollar and the cent sign. That is an important part of your number because if you just write the number 54, that doesn't tell me if it's 54 bananas, 54 meatballs, $54, or 54 cents. You have to have those marks on there because that is an important part of your answer. So then you're going to go through and solve some word problems, setting up, drawing the picture yourself, adding it up. Use physical coins if you want to, if that helps you. If you have access to the house. And then you're going to do the same thing in your homework. Count the coins and circle the ones that equal 100 and work through some brain riddles. Nothing crazy. Same sort of thing we've been working with all week. We're just now adding the $1 value to it as well. All right, friends, do your best as always and have a great rest of your day.